Hello everybody, this is Captain Dennis with Squalus Marine Divers. We're headed out today for another interesting wreck. We're down off Pompano Beach and we're heading out to do the wreck of the Captain Dan, as you can see there. So we're going to just plop in the water. There's some other divers on this boat, but they're tied in, I think, the stern. We're going down the bow. So they're just dropping us on this mooring ball and we're going to swim down and check it out. I got it. Jason giving me a helping hand, but we're fine. So we're going to start to descend, and you can see all those bubbles coming up. There's other people down there. So as we start to descend, we don't get down very much, and we can already see the ship is taking shape, and it's a pretty big one. So as I was saying before, we're going to descend, end up on the bow, and then we're going to spend some time just checking it out. So here we are down on the bow, obviously. Here's the front of the boat. And we're going to start heading aft, because if you start at the bow, there's nowhere else to really go but aft. So you can see here the little things for the anchor that let the chain go through so the anchor could get dropped off the bow. And we see the whole business end of the ship. That's where all the big decisions were made up there and looking forward, I guess. Or we start to come up a little bit shallower. I'll just take a quick peek inside the pilot house or the wheelhouse, whatever you like. And as we get the lights on, you can see the coral and all the marine life really has a lot of colors. So we are on the starboard side, and we're just going to stick our noses in here and look around and see what's going on. No controls. I guess all that stuff was removed. And we're just going to peek out through the front window. And you can see there's a lot of divers down here. There's bubbles everywhere. There are bubbles, although I got you some bubbles, Captain Dan. I'm going to turn around and see some pretty narrow hallways and staircases and things. It's a pretty tight ship to get around in. Again, you can see how bright the coral is. So we're going to head out. Ooh, that's a crazy looking fish. I don't know what that thing is. So we're going to head out aft. Again, still on the starboard side. A few guys hanging out here in the middle of the ship. But we're going to keep on moving aft. Now, a lot of these wrecks have a pretty interesting history, which I'm not going to tell you because I just film them. So I don't want to take all the research fun out from the viewer. See, there's a couple divers down there with their lights. And here's the stern tie-in, which I guess is for the other dive boat. And now here we are, kind of off the stern, looking forward. And we're going to descend a little bit. Looks like you got a whole other deck down there. But we're going to go down and check out, see if the prop is still there. So we get down and underneath, and it looks like it's gone. We just got a prop shaft and no prop. Rudder's still there, kind of, sort of. So now here we are again on the starboard side. And we're going to come up over kind of the middle. See what's inside here. Looks like somebody's looking for lionfish. So sticking our noses in here, and we got some stuff over there on the right, but over there we got a sink. So I don't know if this was the head or what, but somebody left the water running in the sink and sunk the whole boat. So now we're on the port side, and we're going to swim forward. Check out this side of the ship. Now, the last time I was diving off of Pompano, I had a lot of current, and this time it wasn't really that bad. Here's our buddy Jason coming out of the ship. And here we are on the, I guess one of the lower decks. Just looking inside. Swimming underneath. Look at all those colors. That's a pretty... And Bob Ross would be happy with all these colors. So we're going to keep on keeping on, heading forward. Here we are back on the bow. Looks like some of these hatches have been left open. We're going to drop down into the hold and see what it looks like down in there. There's a big old hole. I guess there's your problem. There's no underside of the boat. Yep, there's no bottom. So we're going to head on back to the mooring and just kind of check out the front a little bit more on the way back. See some of the stuff we missed when we were going the other way. And there's the line we came down, so there's the line we're going back up. So we've pretty much reached the end of our dive. We're going to start our ascent, take our time. And we hope you enjoyed diving on the Captain Dan today. Here's my flippers, my fins. So if you'd like, you could check out more dives at squalusmarine.com. There's this is, I think, our 144th video. And there's Jason coming up. Ooh, look. Bubbles, bubbles, I love my bubbles. And there's us hanging out doing our safety stop. But yeah, go check out a dive shop and maybe get certified, talk to some professionals. And it's a whole world out there. Lots of cool stuff to see. And if you live in Florida, you're crazy not to take advantage of this stuff. So we're going to sit here, wait for our ride to come. And there it is. And it's time to get back up onto the boat and carry all this gear back up to the dock, which I dread. But we hope you had a good time. And until next time, I'm Captain Dennis.